Alrighty, alrighty. Good evening. Taking a bit of a nap right now in the house. So I'm taking advantage right now. Some quiet time. We'll see how long that lasts. So then, let's see what we're talking about today. We got Sagittarius. We got 1. We got the Sun. So we're starting a new cycle here. Guidance. Yeah. Flight. Cutting cords here. There. See what past life energy we're pulling through. Bit of the 3D, 4D, 5D, and then we'll see what the rest of them snitches have to say about it. I mean, there's a lot of fleeing from spiritual persecution here. Like, I don't do, like, you guys can see the cards here, right? Alright, we got the ships here. We got transportation here. We got food and hunger. Spirituality and religion. And the persecution and inquisition going on here. So it's within the time frame, definitely whatever's channeling into this life that's causing an issue in this life. In this life to this life, right? 3D, 4D, 5D, past life, present life here, right? So what's bleeding over is still this hostile timeline here of some kind. We'll see what else we got going on. Artificial heart. Someone that goes through like the motions of love, right? Robot. It's artificial, it's just moves and robotic. That's over that ships and transportation thing. This could have been someone that was separated for that reason, right? Something to do with love, and then they had to fake that it never existed. We get the winter solstice here, a time of reflection, and then we got dream time creation. So it's definitely a time to reflect on things that you can breathe life into and creations that you can manifest. Oh, I want to get myself a card so bad, but you guys know time of year I'm not allowed to buy yourself anything in December. Oh. Okay. I know you guys can just fast forward through the shuffling and dealing part. I'm a little bit taken by these cards over here because they popped out kind of sideways. And I like it because it's a Six of Pentacles, so it's the equal give and take card, and you got this death and rebirth energy here. In this deck, it came out reversed, so it's kind of like, and then it's got the Six of Cups right there with it. And I'm just registering that somebody's registering that they don't get the same equal give and take with different people, right? And they're coming into this recognition, right? On the 3D, there's been a victory over a situation, something that's becoming more corporeal and coming into balance, right? He got this Queen of Wands. She's on 2 layers here. She's also on the 5D, right? This is someone who's really using a lot of alchemy to manifest for themselves right now, right? There she is on the boat. Right, she's wearing the Queen of Swords there with the wind instrument, with the violin. Strings instruments are also for wind, right? You got the kind of Joker that's looking the other way with the mask on while she's kind of off on that boat that I always like to say with this deck anyway, it's kind of like the Six of Swords. Whenever I see a canoe, that's what it makes me think of. Right, we got this Jack of Wands here in the graveyard. Right? I just get kind of that energy going on. The imagery helps with the way it's laying down there for me. You can tell it's every way everyone's really looking. Like I said, this whole death and rebirth of letting stuff go and just a balance of letting things go. And I always like to say too, I always like to say, I don't know why I say that. I come up with this stuff off the top of my head 99% of the time. Anyway, you always talk about when you're in a relationship that you want a balance between the good and the bad, and if you could weigh the good and the bad against each other, there should be a balance somewhere in there, right? You definitely want more good times than bad times, but if there's more bad times than good times, then you got to start questioning the situation after a certain point. And it's kind of, I get the energy of trying to do that without falling back into a pit hole, like a love bombing pit hole, right? Only to end up back in the reverse again, right? It's a letting go of energy, right? That's somebody keeps trying to rekindle is what I'm getting. Versus a new energy, considering like I said, it felt sideways, it was going both ways, right? There's definitely a strong connection here. It's something that makes somebody really pull themselves apart, right? There's a lot of intuition, guidance, synchronicities, all kinds of different things going on here that are pointing to this, but it's also causing a big tower, right? Right, and then you get the whole bottom line with that feminine there, but at the end, right, they're on the side over here. I like how it almost, I love how this Queen of Pentacles gives me the Empress energy, because it's got that kind of, the Aries energy going on with that, right? So it's kind of like a Queen of Pentacles, but she's more of like a battle queen versus just the, what I usually use is the brave moms kind of energy. This is someone who plans a little bit more than people realize. Right? We got the 5D right now. There is a bit of scrambling that has taken place, right? The only upright card we got here is that Queen of Wands. Right? She's the only one who's upright on the 5D line. The 5D is like, she's the only person who's where she is supposed to be when she's supposed to be there, which is an amazing thing that starseeds tend to have this thing at. Like, I used to joke with my family one time we went to go rent a cabin all together, and I was the only person who showed up at sign-in on time. We all left our prospective states and everything else like that, and we were all supposed to meet up at this cabin place to sign in together for whatever so we could follow each other up there. And I was the only person that was there. Everybody else had total chaos, right? That's what I'm getting here, is one person is exactly where they are supposed to be, right? There's a bit of scrambling here because I guess a lot of people don't understand what's going on, right? There's definitely a lot of secrets and a lot of things that aren't being said, like worms in the fruit, right? There's something weird with that going on here with this King of Feathers, right? This is unwise lies, right? This is like... yeah, unwise lies. That's all I can think of with that is unwise lies. Unwise lies caused a lot of conflict, and now there has to be a conflict conversation, right? Now you've already started the problem, right? So whatever reasonings you have for the problem, you got to bring the debate to the table. The debate has to happen. This is something that the debate has to happen. So what else we need about the storyline? Oh, should I use that card? Alright. Alright, so what's leading over with the similarity in the storyline is there's definitely, I guess, for sure some separation here, right? You got ships and trains, planes, right? It's just like there's a lot of space and difference. There's a lot of things to do with food and hunger with this winter coming through here. There's a lot of things to do with spiritual and religion. There's a lot of things with persecution coming through, right? There's a lot of reflection between this, right? The food and hunger and the spirituality and breathing things into creation with this persecution here. And we got a bunch of conflict cards. Yes. There's somebody who's definitely played some games here, right? You get the 5 of Wands conflict card, which is usually a bunch of people swinging sticks. And who's all swinging sticks, right? It's a bunch, it's just a bunch of females screaming and swinging sticks, right? Spilt cups. Right? 3 spilt cups. There's a 2 of Souls connection here, right? So that's what I mean. That's what, and what? 3 plus 2 equals 5 both ways here. So you get 55. You're seeing that a lot. This could be a storyline that pertains to a lot of shit you're going through, right? You got this 2 of Cups soul connection, right? And you got this person, right? I always say, right, this is the unmasked. This is the wounded child card, right? The mask is off and they're standing there behind it like, ah, shit. Let's see. Jack of Swords, trying to look all suave. He's a good card. See, now these are the cards that I was using for the 3D. So this is shit that's going on the 3D, right? So don't be too quick to judge on these game playing things. This is definitely, and 3D people love to play where? They love to play on the 2D. Where's the 2D? Facebook, right? Ah, see? Queen of Cups. And Jack of Wands, yep. Yeah. What am I getting? I'm getting right. Here's the big joke. What? The reason comedians are always joking about how difficult their lives are is because they're always doing what their wives are asking them to do, aren't they? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. It's like, yeah, females are crazy. Why? So we just do all the crazy shit they tell you to. It's not being ripped, right? That's fucking loving energy there that's going on for sure. And you got this Jack of Wands. Ooh, we got the Five of Pentacles, right? So, yeah, there we go, and there we go. We got the chick on the boat, right? So, there's someone who is, I'm just gonna go, right? There's an energy that definitely moved on the 3D, right? They didn't want to be in any type of third-party situations. They left, right? You get the Five of Pentacles there. We're just kind of left out in the cold, but they're definitely somebody's Ten of Cups. Ooh, yep. Alright. So, we definitely got an energy, right? You got this one up on the balcony, right? Kind of stuck up on the balcony. Let's get Romeo and Juliet, but this is not the kind of storyline that's going on, right? This person is definitely enjoying celebrations and coming together with people and things like that. They're definitely defensive on their energy, right? If this is a witch, this is someone who's done energy return spells, called all their energy back to themselves, or someone who definitely needs to, right? They've done these kind of cord cutting and things like that, right? And they've returned all their energies to themselves, right? So you're kind of get that in that cold energy, right? But it's like I reap what you sow, right? So whatever it is, what seeds of intention. If you did all this cutting, that cord cutting energy, you cut all cords, even good or bad cords. So, right? And sometimes we need to do that, especially if we feel like we might be a problem, right? Because we got this toxic type of energy going on here for sure, right? But we got 777. There's this toxic type of energy, and then this is defensive type of energy. So I feel like that the cords were cut because you were defending yourself against toxic energy, right? You felt like that was a necessity move to make. What? Be like, why? Because you were fucking stuck in down here. You get all the way down to the bottom. This person was causing a whole bunch of drama with females and third-party situations and everything else, right? They were causing problems and everything else like that. Now, to look all hard, they look like they're being played by this Queen of Cups, right? So that's what's led to the rest of this, right? So now you got him watching, and I showed you there watching that Queen of Wands at the bottom there. Then you go with the third party, right? Off with that damn shit there. My mouth, I'm so sorry. Took off with the Ten of Cups, right? Is what I'm getting, right? Now she's on the balcony up there. Defended, but still having a good time, right? Might be on a balcony, but at least protected from this energy. And I'm definitely getting 777 is an important number to pay attention to as well with that, right? Sevens is usually defending one's moral fortitude, right? There's my big words, right? And we might have had to do this before, right? It's something about what? But I have to live authentically in order to speak authentically, right? That's what I'm getting here. Someone has to live authentically in order to speak authentically, and someone has been left behind that is acting like a robot now, right? But this has played out before. There's been these separations made before, and I feel like the separations are usually made against y'all's will. What am I doing on time? 20. Can you see me when I do that? It's funny, you just get a shot up my nose. In the beginning, the universe was created, and this made a lot of people angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move. I love that. That's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's the other one that I see with that artificial heart card before it too, is what else am I supposed to do if I'm the morbidly depressed robot? Because there's a morbidly depressed robot in that movie. And it's do or do not. There is no try, right? It's a little bit of, with this winter reflection and breathing things into creation, it's kind of like it's time to start putting your money where your mouth is. Even the seed to the tree of life had to be planted in darkness, right? If you have, like, a lot of darkness, then you need to find something to do in the darkness. Not just escapism, to something productive that'll lead to seeds of intentions that can be blessed in spring when they start to show, right? Old-fashioned farming, you would till the ground this time of year and prepare it. You would burn the last harvest. You wouldn't let it come to full fruition. You would burn it while it was still kind of green, till it into the ground, and then plant the seeds for next year. Did you hear I was happy and you just wanted to mess it up? I told you, there's that energy that came in on the side. This person is definitely dealing with past demons that cause a lot of damn conflict for them. Ask yourself, in 5 years, will any of this matter? Like, definitely winter reflection on that. Focus on things that are going to matter in 5 years. Whenever you come up across a conflict that's like, is this going to matter in 5 years? Whether it does or doesn't, if it's up in the air, then be like, well, is there something around me that is going to matter in 5 years? Go focus on that. You want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they are made unbreakable, but still, I want one. Well, I hate to break it to you, Tin Man, but in the story, all you got was a clock from the magician's bag. Having a heart comes from your actions and your deeds. Oh no, you pooped your shoe. Someone stepped in some drama. The universe is trying to fuck with me and I refuse to engage. Blessed be. Alright. Good night, y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. And y'all have a good night. I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.